Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick and this is another episode of Trigger Happy Havoc, Danganronpa or Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I never know which way around I actually have to mention this, because if you look at the logo it seems like Trigger Happy Havoc is coming before Danganronpa. However, if you look online, then it's the other way around. But considering all the titles afterwards also contain Danganronpa, I think the latter one is the better option. And it's been a while since I recorded my last episodes. My first episode just went up recently. I had planned to do this as a side project because at the time I had some time left well, to do stuff, but then life happened and I had less time to do. Also, Xenoblade happened and I had even more less time to do. Is that right? More or less? That's a contradiction. Okay. Oh well, let's get going again, because we just had our first trial and that ended up with... well, we lost 3 people in the first chapter. We lost Junko, we lost Sayaka and we lost Leon. Oh well, let's see what the next chapter is going to bring. Okay. Dot 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 and even more dots. I guess it's nighttime and we just whoa, let's see, what was... yeah, that was that. LNR was that again. Yeah, I have to get acquainted to the... that brings up that. Oh yeah, this is the PlayStation, not the Nintendo. Oh, is everyone... oh man, listen to this background music. How creepy that is. Especially considering that we just murdered someone. But oh well. Okay, truth bullets are gone and dot dot dot. Okay. Dot dot dot. Apparently Sayaka is gone. It's gone. Dot dot dot. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. Oh, that's creepy, Monokuma. That's creepy.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. What smiles after what you just did? I don't think anyone was smiling. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. He's got a point there. It still makes him a rather creepy dude though. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Wait, it's nighttime. Shouldn't the dining hall be off limits? Sorry, I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Wait, what? We were just being accused of murder. We had to go through an entire trial. We had someone we got to know quite dearly. Someone who looked up to us. Someone who was looking out for us to protect them. Die. And another student of ours that died as well. That we spent a lot of free time with. That we can't spend more free time with. And now we also have one of our comrades who was stuck in here, but we didn't get to know much about him. And we can no longer get to know about him. What kind of moral compass do you have, you freaking idiot? You're just as bad as Monokuma is. How can you be a moral compass when your entire act is so screwed up? Don't apologize, Makoto. Not to this dude. It's good to cry, okay? Allow us to mourn a little bit. We had just something happen that could be PTSD. Okay? So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? Yes, it was. I imagine it could be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse. Again! A little bit tact, Taka. A little bit subtlety.
Hey, come on.
Thank you, Mondo. At least the guy who is actually a criminal has some sense of decency. Jeez. Okay, sorry to call you a criminal, but you said it yourself, you've been spending time in juvie, so yeah. And I know you're gonna want to make a better life out of yourself now. But seriously, Taka, my room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? And be reminded of her all the time? While staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I would rather be in Junko's room, okay? Nick, stop it. I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help. Anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Byakuya, she is trying to cheer everyone up. Yes, she is even trying. At least acknowledge that. Okay? If it succeeds, well, it takes time, okay? But at least she wants to bring a little bit of positivity. A little bit of sunshine. Byakuya, don't be a jackass, okay? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Well, working together I wouldn't say, because you, Byakuya, are one of the people who were not working with the rest of us. So, yeah. If anything, you were pretty much an instigator of everything. I think you are behind every Monokuma, you dude. You probably have the means, your family probably has the wealth and everything. You have the means, an entire company and everything to set up something screwed as this. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Especially if you look at it like that, yes. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. Toko.
Well,
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that again.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Even you don't live in the real world, you only live in a computer game. Dude, do I even live in the real world? I don't know. Maybe this is some virtual reality on a holodeck. And there's someone else actually living in a real world. Maybe we are the figments of someone else's imagination. Have you ever wondered about that? Wouldn't that be cool? Just out of nowhere, suddenly, with a snap of the finger, the world would suddenly end. Or pause. And we didn't even know it. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
are you okay with
Mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. And I finally know who her voice actor is. Marie Harrington. Damn, she has a beautiful voice. I don't know if it's her actual voice or that she pitches her voice a little bit. But damn, that's a beautiful voice. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. I don't know if they actually took over, or they could have just dropped our entire class in a facility that looks like it. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
honestly?
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So
Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game. What game?
No,
No.
What?
No what?
I
I
can't take it.
don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But
so
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. Although I can't really blame her for that either. I don't think it's that easy for a regular person to actually take a life so easy. You know? Especially when you get to know it. Think about it. How often it saddens you when someone around you that you actually know kinda dies. Leaves your world forever. But now also knowing that you are the cause of it. That's painful. That's really, really painful. Oh boy. Chiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. Well, he's ultimately to blame, or at least the society that's behind Monokuma. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Good advice. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Not such a good advice. Direct it at coming out of here alive, with all of us in tow, preferably. Oh yeah, I was wondering, shouldn't the dining hall have been closed?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions.
Again, with the bear joke. It's a funny one, actually.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault that what happened? That's pretty cool, man.
Don't fuck with me.
That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Yeah, and I wonder how many chapters this game actually has. Because if 3 people already died, and you want to have at least more than 3 people remaining for the final chapter to have actually a little bit of a game on who actually did it and things. It can't be that much. Are we getting new classmates in between? Oh well, we'll see. What the heck is that for an image? I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
My sentiments exactly, Makoto. Taka, what kind of idiot are you? I know that Monokuma is cruel, but you pushing the envelope, dude. You're truly pushing the envelope. And Hina, are you also playing along? Doesn't this feel just great, being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Actually, no. I think you just sound like an old fart. Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? No, actually you don't. No, you're just pathetic. So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Don't you mean Assassin's Creed? Oh wait, that's a different game, copyrighted by a different developer and publisher. So no, he meant Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation. In the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise? Of course not! You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial, here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days. With your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world. Till you explode. Wait, what? With that, Monokuma disappeared. Leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world.
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside? Hina, no, I don't think he was talking about that. I think he was talking about something else.
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely. Yeah, Celeste, that's highly unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. Again, Taka, you're so annoying. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that? Actually, he has multiple tricks and all the wrong ones actually. That's the problem with him. If he were a one-trick pony, it would have been bearable. But each time he opens his mouth, he shows something else that's totally wrong with him. So, no, he's not a one-trick pony, Byakuya. If there's one who is a one-trick pony, then that will be you. More like a staple food... A what? More like a staple food source? I don't get the reference. Now let's get moving. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Guess everyone did. Is it? Just to check. Just checking. I know we'll have... will have to deal with stuff. Yeah. Weird. Oh well, let's exit the gym. And see what we can... Hero, what do you have to say?
What the heck?
Hey Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad, this super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in here. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
You're serious?
That stuff you see lined up there. Any god could come by and use it to send a message. Wait, what? What? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of a total devastation and ruin.
Let me out of here!
Hero, you pain me as well. But luckily Hero is not annoying. He's just an idiot. I have no idea what he's talking about. So maybe I'll just leave him alone. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we have still all the same stuff, didn't we? Yeah. Look through that later. So, let's exit. Yes. Oh wait, we have a map. No, that was the wrong button. We have a map. That was also the wrong button. We have a map! That's the right button. Peak floor 1. Taka and Mondo are in here. Okay. Gym first floor. Hero was there. Wait, those are the only things I can actually get? Why can't I go to the dormitories and the dining hall and... Okay. What are you doing there? Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem a path to the second floor has opened up. But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Well, I'll leave the school to you. Taka, I don't know whether you get impressed by stating the obvious or by, I don't know, being a total, not having a clue about what's actually happening. What do you have to say? I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall, just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Yeah, thought that would. Still good of you to check, at least someone who has a brain. Unlike some other dude here and the other two dudes that I've actually come across at this moment. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Hey, damn it.
Yeah.
What?
Don't make that face. You look like a pussy. You want me to put some fighting spirit in you? Well, do you? No thanks. I think I've got enough for now. Well, okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then. Actually, when you get so angry, I am pretty much scared that you will punch me in the face and end up killing me, and the rest will have another class trial on their hands. So, a moment please, otherwise this will be coming up quite often. Yeah. Okay, hooked up the PlayStation controller to the charging. on the PlayStation console, so hopefully no messages of low battery. That's one thing about the gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? Probably a second level. If so, what's up there? This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Whoa. Also with different colored hallways. Yeah, and what I was trying to say is that the PlayStation 4 controller really runs out of battery fast. Unlike my Wii U controller, however, again like my Switch Pro controller. So it probably has to do with all the advanced rumble features and motion tracking stuff in it. Probably also why the Xbox controller doesn't have a motion gyro sensors in there. Which is also a little bit of a pain in the ass if you really want to play with something that requires a little bit of... Well, let me put it this way. If I have learned something over the years, motion controls have grown a lot. And they have been adding... Oh, hello. Oh, Makoto, hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. Pull, pull, pull! Okay. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it! Okay. And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Okay. And to finish my thought... Hello, what kind of a big gun is that? But to finish my thought, it's pretty much... Yeah. I think motion controls have added a lot to gameplay. It allows for some smoother and more precise aiming with, well, controllers, game controllers, and also with a lot of more... How do I say this? Well, with other stuff, it's just... It's no longer a gimmick. It wasn't a gimmick since the Wii U era actually, because a gimmick actually means it's something new. But hey, I think it's pretty good. But let's continue the story, shall we? The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so... Celeste! That's something I don't want to hear from you, okay? That means more people actually are going to die. Are you really that much of a murderous fiend? Considering those eyes, probably. But still, damn the sweet voice. Do you have something else to say as well? No, it's just repeating the same thing. Have you something new to say? The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. And beyond exciting right now. I can't wait to dive in. Probably because she's a swimmer and... In fact, I'm getting kinda mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Chiro! Hey Chiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. Good on you. You want to get stronger? I have to say that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to. It's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? Maybe. Who knows? That's a pretty weird phobia. Oh, you should know about what weird phobias there are. I can give you a whole lot of them. There probably is a phobia about phobias. There's even a phobia concerning the number 666. 666. People can get seriously mentally crazy about that. Is that a real gun? Yeah, I don't know. It's like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? Yeah, there are a bunch of different pool related items on the shelf. Oh, hey coin. How ironic. It looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. And another coin in there. How ironic actually. Shall we go into... I want to go into the girls' locker room. Behind this door is the locker room. This is the girls' locker room.
This is fine.
A true gentleman will respect our space, yes? Yes, but... Who says I'm actually a gentleman? Oh wait, right? Never mind, I didn't say that. Please, move along people, there's nothing to see here. Okay, I'm going to the boys' locker room. Behind this door is the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Monokuma, don't pop up like that. Even if I know you're coming, you still startle me. Really? My reaction as well. Nina, if you want to unlock the locker room, that's actually good pun. You have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room. And the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such an indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. That's what the Gatling gun is for. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling. Right? And it'll be all ducka.
Just a second.
But I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. No, really? To get shot by that thing, you pretty much end up... Actually? If you're lucky, it wouldn't hurt at all. You'd probably be instantly dead. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. I have to agree with Cheerio. It's a lot worse. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? That never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound?
I got
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's cause my brain is 100% cotton. You and genius is not something I would actually equate in a single sentence. At least not with a couple of other words that go along with it. But then again, that's just me.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. Well, I could.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's cause all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at the age you try humping a plastic bottle. Really? A plastic bottle? Why would you want to try to hump a plastic bottle? Oh, he's talking about those things. Never mind. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then, in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself.
Yes.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms, by force or by cunning. Do whatever you want. Wait, what? That's just sick. No, actually that's right, because then it means everyone still has their own private spot in this world and it's not just... Wait, why are there hanging cameras then? Why are there hanging cameras?
just the worst.
I hate you so much. Yeah, I have to agree with that, you know. I have to agree.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celestio, you wanna come with me?
As for me,
There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face. Considering that you're the queen of liars, you probably love it to hell, okay?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. You're water phobia, I think. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. That's because you're a swimmer, Hina, you're a swimmer. Not everyone is that. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Yeah, I think it also. So, yeah. Did we have something else? The girl I'm listed as male in my handbook, so I can't open this. The boys locker room card reader, I can open it using my handbook. Okay. Why are there actually these things? Do they expect to form a line here? Then this gap actually, or is this barrier to... Yeah, but then the gap, they wouldn't actually make much of a sense to have as a barrier now, does it? Oh well. Yes. Actually, can I go into the pool? Can I go in there? I know he... I can! Whoa! But no one is actually in here. Well, we have a poster here of what seems to be a very busty woman. Now this is an interesting... Obviously someone put this this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? Yeah, who is Yukion? Okay. Yeah, we have this thing. How long am I going to be sitting? Okay, let's go to the pool. And just see what else is here. There is a pool. Obviously. With a life chair. Oh, you can actually move around here. But then end up doing nothing. Girls' records. Boys' records. Oh, and now I can get over there. Hey, I'm standing in water. Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that at any normal pool. And of course, lockers actually also... Hey, this one I can't select. Weird. Is there something else? It seems like there should be something else. What does the map say? Map! Boys' locker room. Cool. There is something behind it, but... I don't know. Well, exit. Yeah. It was not... Ina, are you still here? I thought you went for a swim. Okay. Apparently you didn't. Oh, by the way, who is up here? Sakura is in class 2A. I hope speak second. And that's where I have to go. Apparently. Or there is something interesting over there. And I probably have to... Why can't I... Why is... The map is funky. Nothing? Nothing. No. Okay, apparently there is no third floor. If I go here, I probably will be chewed out by Monokuma. Actually, no. I'm chewed out by... What the heck? Boys' locker room. Or bathroom. Yippee. And everywhere there are those kind of plates. Wait, where does that plate lead to? Wait, what? There is a stair. Why isn't there a stair? What kind of a weird school is that that has a stair to a higher floor, totally separate from a stair to another floor? Totally separate from that. Wouldn't it be more efficient to have the stairway in one column? Okay. Let's go see what Sakura is up to. If I'm right, she's here.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. Yeah, probably. And it has pretty much the same dribble as all the other classrooms. Nothing that really stands out, so during my free time I will be looking through it. Okay. What else did we have? This was nothing unless... Huh. Look at the map. Okay. What the heck is this? Weird chairs though, if you look at it from a different angle. Those chairs are weird, and those plates on there as well are really weird. This was the next bit, eh? Library. What does the library have to... Oh, there are a couple of people here. Who do we start with? Whoa, there's a lot of... What the heck is this? Shelf covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What is this? Oh, Speak Academy. It was buried in a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mails without their permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. And especially because it's under a thick layer of dust, it means no one actually came to pick it up. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope Speak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates and a society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope Speak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history from the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope Speak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank you, every one of you, for your help and support over the years. Okay, reading. For now, we are waiting for official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope Speak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope Speak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. Yeah, well, it's not that strange that this school would close on how selective it is with their students. You have to be ultimate something, and having teachers for that? That's very pricey. You would either have to pay a lot of money or... well, there has to be a lot of money behind it, so otherwise this school would not be viable for anything. So, but that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about school and never saw anything about this.
So in other words...
That must have been all have been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming this letter is real.
However,
If it is real though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of For Hope Speak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
No.
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. Or the mastermind may have put that there in order to, I don't know, sow more confusion. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. That is pretty obvious. The mastermind knows everything. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? I don't think so. Knowing why you get in here is not still knowing how you got in here. And also not knowing how you would get out of here. Or, oh well, let's see what everyone has to say. It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. I'm absolutely shocked. How come? They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works. Seriously, why would anyone want to have a copy of your work? You're just a fanfic creator. I'm sorry, but it's not officially published. Unless there is an official published fanfiction, I don't think with the right registration numbers and everything, I don't think they would take it up in a library anywhere. Well, yeah, why would they have comics in a library? Actually, comics they do have in a library. Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. Wow. I'm sorry, but this time it's not Toku is actually being a being a jackass, but that's my thoughts exactly. And with the emphasis on most. There is a lot of fanfiction that's also not porn, okay? Most of it is though. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Actually, that I wouldn't say. What he does can be worthwhile to people. People can have some expanding how sharing their well, passion for certain products, certain fiction. That's what fanfiction is all about. Sharing that passion. Getting involved into that world. However, considering Hifumi's earlier actions, that porn is one of them is not that much out there. It really is actually also a little bit obvious. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Okay. Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. Well, it does a little bit. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that continues the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. Yeah, they do me as well. Okay. Yakuya, what do you have to say? But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Of course you are. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. You're an author. Well, doesn't mean that she also has to like other books, though. That's also one thing. Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true. But the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time. No, it's not. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukuwa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to the garbage of yours. His stuff is also filled with true love and pure feelings. And his passion, just like you. And his desires, just like you. And whatever else, just like you. Just because one is fanfiction, can be slated under fanfiction, and one can be slated under original work, that does not mean they are less relevant. Unless they are fanfiction porn. Okay. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy on boy action. Boy on boy? I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever.
I'm telling you.
It's all filth. Throw away. Culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Actually, it's not. I think it will be probably longer lasting than books at this moment. Because the visual spectrum is appealing. That's just saying. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. No, me neither. Oh man, there's so much. Anything that actually stands out? Oh, we actually have a laptop over here. What does the laptop do? Well, it looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust. Pretty old for already. Yeah, well.
So...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Did you try charging the battery? It might have died. Put it in the plug and I hate to quote someone, but put it in the plug and did you then try to turn it off and on again? I mean on again. I mean on. Never mind, that quote doesn't work here. It's broken, eh? Too bad. I don't think it's broken. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else finds something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Oh no!
Listen to me.
I wanted to explore a little bit more. Game, please. At least when you say go to the dining hall, allow us to go to the dining hall ourselves. Make this an adventure. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone discover anything interesting new? Anything?
Yes, indeed.
There's a library. No, really. And a pool, a freaking pool. And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. No, I wouldn't think so either. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. Actually, he discovered something I did not know. He is actually doing something good for a change. How long can he keep that up?
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourselves to the gills whenever you feel like. No, we might want to ration it a little bit. The kitchen stuff may be refilled, but does the warehouse also get a refill?
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? Language, dude, language! Please, be a little bit mindful, okay? You find anything like that? Oh, well, I don't think anyone found that.
Why?
There wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing? Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
Language, dude! Language!
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or warehouse, or whatever the fuck.
Stop
We're
fucking
still
around.
trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to fight the goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. I have to agree. Use a punching bag. There's an exercise room above. Use that. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation. Adaptation isn't always the key. Sometimes it's just biding your time and waiting.
You piece of...
Whatever you say. Language, dude! For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? Why do we have to go to him? Okay, we have to go to him. What was that?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Really?
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do, I guess. I'll just go to bed. Wait. We could have also gone out. We don't have to keep to that rule. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are not totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout. Which is kinda appropriate for the people who are in this world. Cardboard cutouts, how TV they are. Including you, Monokuma. Including you.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Hey.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
Okay. Apparently new rules. Must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. No. This one. Regulations. Old one, 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 old one. Are these now exposed? They alone will graduate and all remaining students is old one. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. That one is new. Additional school regulation, an old one. Yeah, it was only that one. I think it's time to go to the dining hall, eh? Yep. Or could we do something else? Is this... I don't know. Map. Please show me who's where. Everyone's in the dining hall. It seems like it. So that means I have to go to the dining hall. What was running again? There was a button for running, wasn't there? What was running? No. No! Oh, that's a button for running. Just wanted to check things out, so... Oh, this thing is gone. What Taka just said. This is gone. Hey, wait, why is this still... Didn't we get to the second floor? So why is this one still closed? Is there something missing? Well, let's see what the dining hall has to offer. Apparently...
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope, still waiting on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is? I'm thirsty.
Hey, come on.
How the hell is that a problem? If for me, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. Okay. Wait. Okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. A few minutes later... Thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with a tray in her hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
There's no way to think
I'm
about this in a
empathically
common sense
declined.
kind of way.
You're not my type at all. And Celeste is? Ooh, Hifumi. Celeste is your type. Oh. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct, act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait! She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. What?
What?
What are you doing, my little white rabbit? Wait, what? It's for me? I hate this kind of tea. You just asked for it. I don't understand.
indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop. Just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, ah yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we'd just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. I would have more said, what kind of a mean witch are you? Well, I went to all that trouble to make you that tea. And you want me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you are not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little bitch.
Celeste! What is wrong with you? That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine. Seriously? Celeste! Manners! Please! Or are you hopelessly in love with Hifumi and now you're just lying towards the opposite? Oh, that's what it is. Ah, you actually like him, don't you? And you want him to pay attention, but you're afraid that he finds out the truth about you and... That can't you? That's something you're scared of.
Say what?
Yeah, I would have the same reaction. Wait, what? Have some self-esteem, Ifumi. I do so love coercion. What's going on between those two? Since when did that happen? You were like a totally different person just now.
Shit.
Yeah, shit. You really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. I hate to have her as a friend. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. It's not like she's scary. It's more like she is... I don't know. Mean. She's just mean. She's a total witch. A bitch. It doesn't scare me. But still can be hurting. Damn. That's someone you don't want to have as a friend. The dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot. What is he talking about? Huh? What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe because he was already out of his room. Have you ever considered that? Maybe he just wasn't there.
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. What he meant by that? He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me.
I was just about to suggest the same thing. Ooh, we already have a murder mystery. Sweet, and it's Byakuya! Even better. Actually, no. That's an awful thing to say.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one-up everyone. Okay, I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button till I get a response. Hina, if Taka didn't get a response, you're not getting a response either. Okay, it's that simple.
Well then.
Very well, then the rest of us can go and check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, you know, too late. Anyway, we have to just do our best to find Byakuya. He probably ignored the nighttime rule and went to do something else. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of the school again. Probably, because considering the interest he had shown in the library, I think it will be there. And why is this witch still here? Celeste, aren't you going to help look for Byakuya? I have not had my tea yet. Huh?
As for me,
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you are in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster. Okay. Aren't you being kind of selfish? So, Hifumi, what are you doing? What's going on? Well, nobody's seen Byakuya this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him.
What?
That's not good at all!
However,
This little piggy... Hifumi! Have some self-esteem! Ditch that girl! Will ya? I have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my... What happened between the two of them? Really? What the hell happened? To blast this undeserving swine with such a... the hell happened? Okay, good luck with that. Some creepy alternate reality for himself. You're scaring me, Hifumi. You're really scaring me. Celeste, he's not going to come anytime soon.
For me,
Yeah, and you're repeating the same thing again. Yeah. So, hey, the bathhouse was open. Maybe he took a bath. No, he's up in the library. Wanna bet? You're here?
Yo,
How's it going? You find him? No.
hey, come on.
Shit, man. Where the hell did he go? He's got his head stuck so far up his ass. Who knows what's going on with him? I figured maybe he was taking a bath or something.
By the way,
So what about you? You a morning bath kind of guy?
hell yeah.
After spending all night riding your hog, wind in your face, wind in your face, there's nothing better than a morning dip. Hot water loosens you up, and the heat of your soul gets your heart and body pumping. Sure thing, I'll have to take your word for all that.
Why?
What, you don't know what I'm talking about? Freaking nerd. Language, dude! Language!
Hell yeah.
Guys gotta expose themselves to each other. You know, come with me next time. You'll see. I'll think about it. That I mean, it's not like you've been riding your hog here in the school, right? Hey, wait a second. Why isn't there a monitor or a camera hanging here? Isn't a monitor or a camera? Whoa. What's that? Sweet. And here is also no monitor or camera. Okay. What's through this door? Are we going back? A sauna! With no monitor or camera at all. Okay. Ah well. That's something I wanted to see as well. Okay, going back out, back to the hallway. And let's see, where is everyone else? Coco, are you standing in front of my room? Let's first see where everyone else is. Toko and Hina are in here. The bathhouse is Mondo, Celeste for me, and Taka. Hero! Hallway, first floor, no one. Second floor. In the hallway is Kyoko and Chihiro. That was a library, wasn't it? Yeah. The pool! No, this is gym. Pool has Sakura. Okay. Now I know where to go. First, let's go here. So this is... What are you looking here for? I see you came to search this area as well, Makoto. But you were one step too late. I've already finished my investigation and there was no trace of Byakuya here. I actually just wanted to see what the warehouse was like, because I think Byakuya is in the library. Don't worry about that. Nami marches onto it on its stomach, as they say. So I thought maybe he would come here to have his fill. We must all eat until there's nothing left to eat. Anyway, now is no time to get discouraged. We must head elsewhere to continue our search. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. There's a camera in here and a monitor. Okay. Okay, she said she was going to stand in front of his room. What are you doing standing in front of my room? Hey Toko, hanging out with Hina, huh?
What's your problem?
What, you got a problem with that? No. Oh, you're infatuated with that guy. That's why. But that's why you're standing in front, across the hall. In front of my room. Ah, you know you're on the wrong floor, you do that, huh? He's probably in the library. Something might have happened, right? Being alone right now might not be safe. So he got scared and decided to stay close to Hina. She's not much protection, although. I guess everyone has a softer side. As long as I'm with the sports idiot. Again! What's with the name calling, Toko? If something does happen, I'm sure she'd jump in without thinking and take the fall. Huh?
What the heck?
What, were you eavesdropping? Awful. You're just awful. You could have better gone with Sakura then. Okay? Get lost, you stray cat! Jeez. Hey Hina. Hey Hina, any luck? Nah, it's no use. I keep banging on his door and nothing. That's probably because he's not in there. Come on already, open up! Careful, you're gonna bust down the door hitting it that hard. Relax, this is nothing compared to what Sakura could do. That's true, that's really true. Sakura's really awesome, you know. If she really wanted to, she could tear this door to shreds. That's probably true. I see. Well, she is the ultimate martial artist. She might actually be able to do it. I've been knocking long enough. I think I can say for sure he's not here. I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for him. That was obvious from the start, wasn't it, eh? Okay, good luck. Okay. Oh, this is the run button. And Hero was in here, wasn't he? Why are you looking here? Oh well, I consulted spirits and he had a bathroom emergency. I couldn't make it to breakfast. His guts forced him to spend all morning in the can. But I was totally wrong. Swing and miss, 3 strikes, I'm out. Yeah, Byakuya doesn't seem like the kind of guy to have problems like that. Not to mention there is a bathroom in our own dormitories. Each room has a bathroom with a toilet. Which makes these public bathrooms a little bit... Well, if you're in the neighborhood, that's... Okay. I'm not judging. Let's see. Let's go to the other places where we can probably find someone. There was no one in school here, was there? No, there wasn't. And that's for later. No, nothing there. That one's still locked. Oh right! I was thinking, why am I not running up the stairs? That's because you don't run up the stairs. There was someone there, wasn't it? Map! Yeah. Gym, no. Pool. Yeah, Sakura was there. So let's start out there. Then work our way to the other places. To the library. Hey Sakura! What are you doing here? Would appear Byakuya is not here. Considering he is not a sport dude, no, I don't think he would be here. Since it's morning, I thought he might have gone to the locker room to exercise. No, he wouldn't. But I forgot that girls can't open the boys' locker room door. Oh yeah, true. I knocked, but nobody answered. I listened for the sound of equipment being used, but there was nothing. So he must not be in there. Besides, Byakuya doesn't seem like the type to go sweat it all out this early in the morning. Do you exercise every morning? Every single morning, Sakura?
Of course.
Of course. If I didn't get my blood pumping early in the morning, it would throw off my rhythm for the entire day. Yeah, I've never been able to find my rhythm, even with exercise in the morning. So, shall I look for you? I can actually open it. No, no one here. That would have been... Did that fence actually go into the wall? Really? Okay. Yeah. Okay, honestly, if I go close up, why is the camera so focused on the crotch area? Why is that? Why is the camera so focused on the crotch area? It's not that I don't mind looking at the crotch of... No, don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Hey.
So you thought to come here too? Huh?
So...
If you think about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, it's a library. You can probably guess where he is right now. Right? Yeah, library. What was it Byakuya was interested in again? Library, library, and again library. So, Chiro, why are you standing here? Oh hey, Makoto. Did you find Byakuya? No, I didn't see him anywhere. Did you check the library? I see.
But,
Somehow Kyuko figured out where he might be. Huh?
you know...
Kyuko is so amazing. No, really. She's so cool, she's smart, she seems really tough. She's definitely smart, that's for sure, but tough? I don't think so. Compared to, say, Sakura or even Hina, she doesn't seem all that different from Chihiro. Is it weird to compare them like that? Well, she might be tough in character-wise though, but personality.
Oh...
You really are depressing me. So, this was the library. I am actually going to look here. What do we have here? Classroom 2B. Is there something in here that I haven't seen? Reality isn't everything. Thank you, Monokuma. Thank you. Nothing special. It's just another classroom. So then that leaves only the library. And that's where we will find him. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya! Really? Of all the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Yakya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up, one after another. Yakya, so this is where you've been hiding. The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. Actually, we were concerned that we had another investigation and class trial on our hands. Okay, so yeah, they had every reason to be concerned. Just because you're a jackass doesn't mean they have to be. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point.
Well,
What are you reading? A mystery novel?
well.
Wait. So are you gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us? Don't be stupid. Yeah. Just something to keep in mind. Yeah, what?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high stakes, high tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. And he probably is behind Monokuma. What a jackass. Yeah, he's my first guess for Monokuma. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
Damn you!
What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up. But it is a game. It's a game of life or death, which can have only one winner. That's all there is to it. He's right, it's a zero-sum game. Huh?
Are you okay with this?
It's part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. Is that true? Man, I need to brush up my game theory things. I had this in college, or at the university. It's foggy in my mind. Oh well. Another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it's like a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
I see.
You mean like kind of an elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something, which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here in this case.
is that okay?
Our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the blackened. Actually, no. They can't be two blackened at the same time. They can work as accomplices to one another, but both of them have to kill, so there will be two murders. And if they look similar, then it looks like one person did it. But in actuality, it is two people. So 2 people are blackened, and then if they are not found out, both of them would get scot-free because they actually did the killing. Both of them. But that would require 2 murders. Okay?
So in other words...
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. This is why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
What?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. He smiled again as he spoke. Yeah, he's behind Monokuma. He is behind Monokuma. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. Yeah, he's a psychopath through and through. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. And just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you ended up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible. Why not?
You son of a bitch!
Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long. Really?
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the most ultimate affluent progeny after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
I'm trying to suggest we're on the same level. Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh,
Well, I do apologize. Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder if an opponent isn't going to give it their best. Where's the fun for me?
no.
That's a terrible way to look at it. I have to agree, Chiro. You know, why don't we try to take him out, okay?
What?
It's because...
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know? To kill your own friends is...
horrific.
It's horrific. Friends? Who decided that?
Huh?
Yeah. We're not friends. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But...
But you know.
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept that what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Chiro. Stand up to that jackass, will ya?
Fucking around.
You get off on bullying people that can't fight back. You wanna try that on me? You're back to pretending to be friends, huh? And how long do you think that's going to last?
Piece of shit!
Fuck you! In this case, I would agree. Mondo. Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
You son of a bitch.
That's it. You're okay.
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit.
I am calm. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is... well, frankly, it's a waste of time, and I hate wasting my time. Waste of time?
Possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper. Just yet. Quit talking like you're a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend.
But
Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then.
Maybe.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on, you too, Toko.
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would care, even if I was gone, right? Actually, we do, Toko, even though you might be trying to hurt people intentionally with your remarks. Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting. Toko, why are you so... Never mind, never mind. None of us think that.
I'm telling you.
You just think you don't think that. What kind of logic is that? I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. Yeah, I know. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Oh hey, Toko, wait! Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. Unfortunately. Oh, brother. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end, without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Geez, I'm tired already, but I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. And this is where free time starts, and this is where I'm going to end this episode. Next up, we are just going to, well, look through all of Hope Speak Academy again. Try to figure out where everyone is, and perhaps even get something akin to, well, social interactions. Well, who knows what's going to happen. But this is the end of this episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you like how the story is unfolding at this moment. Even though some people are really dumb in this game. Oh well, that's it for stereotypes, I guess. Still, I hope you enjoy it. I hope to see you back next time. And until then, thank you for watching. Goodbye.